Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Survival Series. Last time we did more of the pathing over that way. This time, I'm just thinking of going mining, just to see if I can get some extra resources. It's a nice, quiet little episode. Nothing too extreme. Even though we need to try and find some more resources. Uh, Also we get some stuff discussed about the channel, because I always do it whenever I go mining. It's kind of just the one thing I do when I go mining. So we're mainly just looking out for any sort of possible good resource, whether that be special stone down here or some diamonds, iron, anything like that. Let's put all this away, or at least as much as I can. There's some more iron there, which I'll put away. Do I have any food down here, or am I all out of food? I've got wheat and I've got some potatoes, that's it. I'll leave that for now. I'll just go mining along here. I presume if I have mined that wall, it's just immediate water. Uh, so I'll put that back down there. Oh, zombie. Why is there just a pillar there? That's weird. I'll just mine this way and see what I get. Yeah, water. Nice. Actually, if I was to move that torch there, I was to move this cobblestone path there. Maybe we could see where that water comes from. There seems to be an underwater ravine. But if I continue to go upwards, then we should reach the surface of it. Like, if I, like so. So that's still above the thing. Oh. Not what I was intending. If I put a torch there, I'll be safe no matter what. But if I go back along here, put that cobblestone block there, and right up that way. So I need to go up another block. Torch there. Ah, that's lava blocks down there. Okay. So that's where all that water thing is coming from. That water section. Okay, and it's all going down that way. If I was to go down. Okay, and then I presume through this wall. I presume through this wall I'd reach one of my things. Some copper there. see if I can find back where my thing was. The miners. Because it's roughly in this direction. Realistically, I don't want to be stuck down here. Ah, back at the water here. I should probably go back. Put some air. Oh god. Oh god, no, no, no. No! Oh! Okay, that was scary. For fuck's sake. Okay, now we got to rush back to try and grab all my stuff. At least I'm full hunger now. I roughly know where I need to go. So hopefully I'll make it back in time. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. It's a long path back down. Jeez, thank you, zombie. Make it slightly longer. Let's see, so it was along this way. I think, was it along this? Oh, I don't think it was this way. Oh, here it is. Yeah, because I swim along here. Swim up here. Down there. Down, up along here. There we go. There we go, there's all my stuff. So, so I'm thinking I'm close. I just need to try and find a way back up. There we go. If we go along this way, then we should avoid the water. I see that as we run into the water again. And then I want to go around this way. I've got an emergency back route if I do need, if this pickaxe does break. It most likely will before I get back there. So I'm just going to walk back using the other route. Which is to do that, and then it's up here, now you swim along here, up along there, it's up to here, grab breath, and fly down the stairs. There we go. Yeah, that's a whole adventure over that way. That's demonstrated right there. Oh my god. Wait, where's the... There we go. Oh, water came from above, okay. That's new. Yeah, let's just avoid that whole area, because that's just water hell. But yeah, that area is just hell for water. It's along this way. Random diagonal section. Oh yeah, because this gets us back to our little purple thing, whatever they're called. Let's head out this way. Let me move my shovel over to here. Torches there. Other stuff there. There we go. Let's head out this way and see what we get. I'm trying to think when this episode will be released. Because again, like everything, I'm pre-record, I guess. Let me actually bring up the internet tab. We have some iron. I know this will be episode will be recorded. I'll head back and I'll start speaking. So I know that Football Friday is on the 19th. 20th is the... I know this will be releasing very soon. It'll probably be in the next week because today's the Thursday. Because there's no plans for dramatic changes just yet. So we're sticking with the FIFA and Forza switching places, which I wasn't really planning on either, but it just so happened that that's how things turned out. And also Pokemon Sword thing was also not really a planned affair, but that's now happened. So there's a lot on my plate now. But we're getting through it. We're doing all of it. It's a lot of effort, but I'm getting through it all. It's pretty interesting. Having a lot of different series going at once. I'll mine long here for a change. So the FIFA thing will continue on until that's done. Same with the Forza. So those will just be going back and forth constantly. I'm not planning on putting anything else on that time. Football Friday is going to be continuing. That's going nicely. Same with, well, basically everything else is just going nicely forward. But of course everything's going a lot more slowly as they're having to share a lot more. So when Pokemon is done, now I'll not get anything replacing it. Same with, well, this series I don't know when it's going to end, but I don't think there'll be anything else going in its place if this thing does end. Which I haven't really got a goal for what I want to get done. So this is not likely to finish anytime soon. I'm not just going to suddenly say, oh, this is the final episode. I'm going to say this is the goal, and when we do achieve that goal, that'll be the end. That's some water. That's interesting. Like, the Football Friday, that goal is to get to basically win the World Club Cup in that game. And when we've done that, well, that'll be it, but that'll not be for a long, long time. Because we get Because even now we're not even getting that far, we're not getting that far into winning the beginners league. Which ow, for fuck's sake. Let's get the living shit out of me. But yeah, we're not where. What was I saying? Football Friday. We're not getting past the beginner league the first time because we're already 3/4. Yeah, we're 4 games in because what's it called? I recorded the last episode just today, and we're not going to be given any sort of chance to win that league or win the league the first time around. So it won't be till season 2 before we can actually win the beginners league. So you can see that the current cycle we're currently in, we have to wait till we do that again before we can get any further forward. Oh, and the zombies despawned immediately. Nice, nice. Grazie. But yeah. So we're not going to be winning that first time through. So we're going to have to wait till the next season before we'll have a good shot at winning it. Because I think it'll be a 2-horse race basically. Because one of the beginner league ones, and one of the advanced leagues will be demoted. So they'll be probably the strongest team in that league. So we'll have a 2-horse race for the promotion. Which I think will be quite exciting when we get to that season. I am back. I apologise for getting interrupted. We have run out of pickaxe things, so I'm going to go grab another one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Football Friday. Yeah, we're not likely to get promoted this season. Next season, we'll have a better chance with the team being a little bit more prepared. Yeah, what else is there? There's Xenoblade that's going nicely. I think we're approaching a good point in the story. Although I can't remember it that well, so I don't know how far we're in. But I think we're a good way in. I need to find. I need to make slabs, don't I? Make andesite slabs. Bring down this wall. Put some andesite slabs here and here, and then plop the chest down there. Then I can do that, that. I can do that, and then I'll go around this side, and I'll do that. There we go. Yeah, so it's a little bit covered. So yeah, oh yeah, I've got to put away this redstone dust. There we go. Yeah, we're getting to a good point in the story, but I'll carry on till we finish up with that. I know it was meant to be just between F1 seasons, but it was taking longer than expected. But yeah, we should get that done. It won't be done that soon, but it should be done by a good point. And for the F1, of course, it's going to carry on till it gets to its mid-season, and then we'll switch games for its mid-season break. I've already got an idea of what I want to play. The only problem is the end of season game, because I'm hoping that we can have Xenoblade done by then, but I don't think we will. I don't know. I feel like we might need to push Xenoblade a little bit more to have it done in time, which I don't think is quite possible with how tight the schedule is right now. Yeah, so yeah, what was else? Minecraft, yeah, I've already said that's going to carry on for now. Is that everything? Wacky Wednesdays is going to continue. I am changing up slightly in terms of game selection, because right now I'm currently made a new sheet that gives me information on each Wacky Wednesday and what console and genre it is, so I can have a good variety. So you won't see 3 sports games in a row, just because one's a little bit of variety. So it'll be different consoles every week, and it'll be different game genres. I'm also expanding it so that any games that have been like hacked or got like what's it called, games that are like got modded tools or modded content, I'll allow for Wacky Wednesdays as a different experience. So like for example, there's modding tools for Persona 5. I can include that game as a Wacky Wednesdays for that. I can also then introduce it for a main series without those tools, just to add a little bit of variety, because right now we can't really get that many platformers or any sort of games that can be story driven. And that's my problem, is I'm looking at games that I'm like, oh, I could play that. Oh, wait a second, I can make that into a series. I can't really play that for Wacky Wednesday. So that's really limiting the options of games. I'm finding it's mostly racing and sports games that I'm having to play. Because a lot of those aren't really story driven, because you are literally just playing matches of a game. Oh, that's a big slime in such a small area. I'm also finding that most of the games are on the Wii. It's just because, what's it called? The Wii had a lot of options when it came to development. I mean, Nintendo were very lenient on what to have on the console. Like, I'm just checking right now. Sports games are the most games I have made episodes for. This is both released and in the planning room, because I can pre-record some episodes of some series. and Wacky Wednesday is one of those series I can get a lot of pre-recording out of. That's one of the most. That's the highest genre, followed by shooter/racing game. Just because of how they're like I don't really plan to make I don't really plan to make story-based games of shooters. Like I know one of those games was Rainbow Six Siege. Like that doesn't really have much of a story mode. I know that games like Halo have good story modes, but I'm just not that big of a fan of shooter story games. That's how I'm not really likely to make them into a full series. Like I only put full series games of games that I enjoy. That's why Xenoblade Chronicles was one of the first games I put as the first main series games, as well as Kirby. Both of those games were I really liked in my opinion. As for what's it called? As for devices that I've put videos out for, the Wii is the most high one with 6 videos, 3 planned and 3 actually released, being Wii Sports, Hasbro Game Night, and what was the other one? Trying to look. Oh yeah, it's Family Trainer. Just last week, no, fortnight ago. And I remember that hellscape. What you didn't know is that after that episode, I actually went for a bath just so I could cool off, and was able to sweat from that episode. It was also my first attempt at editing a video, which I think was a really effective use of it. And then GameCube, nearly a third of that, with only one of the videos released. And then PS1 is also up there. But we haven't had any videos recorded for the PS2, PC, or DS, or even the it's called Wii U. I've just now got the Wii U emulator working, so that will soon change. PC games, well, I know that recording software uses the PC to actually render things. That's why I'm not likely to play any sort of PC games. Trying to leave that to do all of its processing. Oh, excuse me. That's why I'm worried about when I. Oh, why is my that's water. That's why I'm slightly concerned for when I do start playing some of the Wii U games, is that the emulator and the recording software won't have enough power to actually render everything. But we'll see in due time. Oh, give me a moment. I'm gonna take a quick drink. See if that fixes my voice. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. What else was I saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm worried about that. I need to get the DS emulator working to then play some of those games. Although I should worry a little bit less because it works, because the 3DS emulator works fine. With Football Friday, but that's probably because the graphics is a lot lower by game design. But I could do so. I'll probably do some trial runs soon to see what it's like. See if it does work well. What was the other things I've thinking that I said I didn't record on? Oh yeah, it was PS2. That's just simply because I haven't got around to playing the PS2 emulator. I'm sure I can find an episode 2 out of it. Yeah. I know Forza Horizon 5, it's kind of just jumping around quite a bit. That's because Forza Horizon 5, you get like good amount of campaign stuff like right at the start, but then when you get to the mid of the campaign, there's not really that much to do. Well, there's quite a lot of things to do, but you're not really given that much direction. Like the point that I'm at, it's pretty much just do whatever the hell you like. So it kind of gets a bit repetitive when all you got to do is really race, try and get things sorted. That's a creepy sound. But yeah, and it's all just trying to get everything that I need to get done. I'm sure I have some aimed episodes to try and get some specific things done. Like a photography episode, episode for getting speed traps and all those signs done, one for getting all the, what's it called, all those races, like specific race types, all that jazz. Yeah, FIFA 20, it's going alright, competition's going well. It's going to take quite a while to do, but it seems very interesting. I've specifically gone with Australia and Middle Eastern first, just because I know that's one of the more boring championships. I'm trying to mix it up, try and go with continents, try and mix up continents that are interesting, some that are boring, just so I can keep an average interest relatively high. Because I know you got to play some of the boring matches at some point. That's just the fact of doing it. Just trying to balance it out to have some interesting matchups, some more boring ones. I'm trying to balance them up. But I have had a friend that has a little bit better knowledge of football, giving me recommendations of which order to do the European continents, because I've split them up into 4. So we're going to be doing other continent, then Europe, other continent, then Europe. And kind of do that pattern all the way through. So he's giving me a recommendation of which European continents, what their order is. And of course we're saving the best till last, naturally. Well, the best till second last, because last will be the actual World Club Cup. Good thing I have another shovel on hand. And of course, the main premise, the F1 Ultimate Driver Career. That's a really long name. I really need to think of a way of shortening it. Ah, nah. It's a classic tile. Ooh. Damn it, put it to the wall, meant to put it to the floor. The main premise why I've got this all started up again. Oh, war. Oh, that's lava war. Okay, lava war. Well, that one's cut short. But yeah. That's trolling along. Of course, it's getting a little bit more difficult than I thought, mostly because of the car. Like I've been saying in most of those episodes, the car just doesn't really handle that well in the dry. Like, we're just not on the dry pace, but as soon as we get into the wet, we're absolutely destroying them. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit better. We get some better races. My main concern is us getting demoted from Toro Rosso to like one of the HRTs or Caterhams, because I know that they'll eventually go under and leave me with no seat. So we can't drop down and stay with them for too long. That's what I forgot to check. I forgot to check if it's 2014, if they'll still be in the championship by 2014. If so, then it won't be that desperate, because 2014 is the golden year. Because that's the year I'm going to be going on to PC, meaning I can actually get a decent controller on. Unless I get a better controller from a 360. But yeah. Well, I meant to go down that far. But yeah, I think that's everything covered. No, so I'll just be continuing on with the F1 career, continuing on with the Xenoblade story. Wacky Wednesdays will get its hacked videos starting up soon. And of course, they'll be in moderate terms, trying to keep a good variety of them going, with not a dominant force, or without them dominating the Steam. It shouldn't be too much of a concern, because that's me just getting it early days, getting it sorted. And Football Friday, we're going to probably stay Beginners League and then eventually get promoted up to the Advanced League the next season. We're getting through some tough. And those are my pickings again. Forza Horizon 5, just trying to make it a little bit more interesting rather than just racing constantly. As well as trying to get all the stuff done that you need to do for the 100%. And then this will try and find the purpose and a goal to obtain. So right now I'm just aimlessly wandering around the world doing things that I think might be interesting. Yeah, exciting stuff for the channel. But anyway, that'll be it for this episode, since I've realised I've run over time. We'll see you guys next time, where hopefully I'll have something a little bit more interesting to do. See you guys then.